Noah! I thought that was you.
Obviously not.
Loma!
Yet you never explained to me why I caught you kissing Fancy down at the wharf.
I told you already. I wasn't kissing Fancy. Fancy was kissing me.
I know what you said. But what I don't get is why the hell you let it happen.
This is going to be a long, noisy night.
You still haven't explained to me why I caught you with Fancy.
I told you she came on to me.
That's your excuse for disrespecting my little sister? After you promised me that you were going to take care of her when I was in prison?
Noah.
Loma, please listen to me.
Admit it, Noah. You took advantage of Fancy.
I told you she came on to me.
Really?
He's right, Luis. Fancy was the aggressor.
Oh, come on. He could have fended her off if he had wanted to.
Why don't you just get out of my face, Luis, okay? Maybe Fancy came on to me because she's tired of catching you every day with Sheridan.
Well, I admit Fancy has been acting strange lately, but certainly you could have walked away from her.
Yeah, like you walked away from Sheridan when Fancy caught you two together?
No, this isn't about me. This is about you and Fancy.
Look,
Yes.
if Luis admits that Fancy's been acting a little strange, I could have caused it to go 10 times worse if I had, gone off on her for kissing me.
Oh, so you did the noble thing by letting her kiss you.
Yeah, I guess.
Give me a break.
No, Paloma, come on, give me another chance. I promise you there is nothing going on between Fancy and me. Now, back off, Luis. I told you there's nothing romantic going on between Fancy and me. I love Paloma.
You have a strange way of showing it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Luis. I mean, we've all been caught in weird situations from time to time, haven't we?
You sure you had nothing to do with this?
Don't try and lump my being with Sheridan to you being with Fancy. Sheridan and I were looking for Marty when Fancy caught us together.
The point is that that's not what it looked like to her, now was it? No. Just like when you guys saw us on the wharf, that wasn't what it looked like either.
I still don't understand why you just didn't turn and walk away.
Because I couldn't. I tried, but short of beating her off with a stick, there's no getting away from her.
I don't buy it.
Well, to be honest with you, Fancy was acting a little bit strange after you two left the wharf.
See?
So what? I'm supposed to forget this happened again?
See, I don't care what Fancy did or didn't do. You didn't have to hang around.
I told you, I tried to get her off of me, but there was no pushing her away.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I am tired of being your little whipping boy, all right? Maybe Fancy came on to me because you're not giving her something that she needs.
Okay, Noah, stop. You don't mean that.
No, I really do mean that. Before you go around blaming everyone like me or Fancy, why don't you take a good look at home, like in the mirror?
All right, I'm gonna kill you.
Don't get into it with Noah, or I'll have to answer to Kay.
I can't deal with Noah right now. I have to start my shift.
Well, wait.
Dude, let her go do her job.
Ethan, hold on a second. What?
When Mama stopped by earlier, she said Teresa was out of town, but never mentioned Mexico.
Okay, Miguel just told me that Mama said Teresa was away, but doesn't know where. You know what? Hold on while I see if I can get confirmation if they went down to Mexico. Yeah, this is Lopez Fitzgerald. Can you check and see if my mother and sister got on a flight down to Mexico? All right. Yeah, I'm waiting for confirmation right now. Yeah? All right, thanks. Yep, they went down there, but on different flights.
Look, Luis, I'm taking the next flight to Mexico to find out what trouble Teresa's in. I love her too much. I need to find out.
Miguel and I are going to join you.
Sounds like Mama and Teresa need all the help they can get.
All right, I'm going to book the three of us on the next flight out.
Good. My gut tells me we need to get there fast.
Yeah, I hear you. Gwen and Rebecca, they researched Juanita on the internet. Evidently, she's bad news, but how she's connected to Teresa and Pilar, I had no idea.
My life is over if you find out.
What about Paloma?
I'll go down to headquarters and tell her what happened.
Yeah, I don't think Paloma wants to see you right now. But you know what? I'll call her and fill her in for you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Voicemail. Paloma, hey, it's Luis. We just got word from Ethan that Mama and Teresa are down in Mexico and they're in trouble. Miguel and I are going to go down there and see if we can help out. I want you to stay here and look out for Kay and Teresa's kids.
Yeah, we'll be in touch as soon as we know more.
Love you. Everything's all set, buddy. Let's go.
Hey, I want to come too. I mean, Pilar and Teresa are going to be my in-laws soon, and I want to help out.
Yeah, after the way you disrespected Paloma? I don't think so. And stay here, okay? We don't need your help.